2,
and I've mixed it into normal tap water instead of thinners like X20A or something, or MIG thinners. Purely because if I run it up the side here, you can see it's a bit gritty and bitty, which is what I'm after. I don't want a nice smooth one. I want a bit more of a gelatinous.
Thanks,
So
Jim.
I need to find something.
Blood and
Knock
guts.
it over, so I'm going to stick it to my
To your king!
spillage device.
enemy killing spree.
On my spillage device, or anti-spillage device. I can't believe I'm running out of space and I've got a massive
Try and run.
move some things. So, what we're going to do is put some wash on. Now, we're not going to be completely random. Not going to be completely random apart from the door. We're going to let them dry upright like that so the wash can collect down to the bottom.
Ah,
What
blood
we're
and
going to do
guts.
with this is obviously suggest dirt and grime, but also, I mean, obviously, we're going to, I'll get my thoughts together. We're going to be tinting and darkening the plastic, the paint on the plastic. That's one
Point
thing.
spawning in
Obviously, actually
15
fading
seconds.
shadow. That kind of is obvious. It's also supposed to suggest dirt and grime. But it's also just to suggest,
5,
you know,
4,
shadow.
3,
I'll
2,
get there
There's several ways you can do wash. You can do a pin wash
eventually.
to get it in one place. Or you can focus it, you know, focus it carefully into panel wise.
Is it winter
You
already?
can simply slap it all over and hope and let gravity do its
Ow.
work.
I'm really freaking out.
I want
enemy
this to be
killing
good. Now
spree.
we are going to bring everything back to some dry brushing, and it may take this dark grey to quite a very dark, almost black.
Tag 'em and tag 'em, boys.
What I'll do is, because I've done this with water, I can take some water, I can start to run the water over the surface, and that will thin it as it goes. It'll go to the side, and that will help it flow. If it's not flowing very well, you can just run it some extra water. Just really
Enemy killing spree.
boost it a little bit. It's a bit heavy there, so I'm going to take the brush and suck some of it up. And what you'll see is hopefully that will
Yes.
start to make it move around a bit. Okay, right, that's had a little while
Point
to dry.
spawning in
As you can see,
15
it's
seconds.
much darker now. A little bit scruffy around the edges, but that's absolutely fine. It's toned down the metal on the sort of pedal arms a bit
5,
more, so
4,
they're looking a bit cooler.
3,
It's dropping things.
This can make me
One
go
has spawned.
very
It's brought some
fast.
shading around the buttons. Hasn't quite removed my little tiny white dot, although it's made it harder to see the crowd of little white dots. And as you can see, it's darkened the door
Enemy
panels
killing
quite
spree.
nicely as well. Now the next step is to go from
The
that
sap.
to this. Now,
Careful.
there may not seem to
I
be
bite
much
back.
difference to the naked eye straight away, but this has been dry brushed and it's faded the black a little bit, brought some sort of life back to it, and it's also toned down.
Try and
It's a
run.
little bit dark. Have I done that? Dead simple. I use exactly the same grey
Just a
colour that we
little
painted
better.
with. And I'm just going to dry brush over that. And as always, just get some of the paint on the brush, a piece of tissue, get most of it off. Lastly. And the reason we can go back to the original colour is because, of course, southern then, because of course, the original colour is now darker, because we've washed it. So what we can do is just go with the same colour again, as all we originally had, and much lighter. What we're going to do, build up very slowly, blend between the dark wash parts and the bits that are now dry brushing. And I'm being very gentle, I'm not pushing down much at all. I don't want to put too much paint on, and I don't want to go too heavy. You can of course vary how much you put on there, depending on what
Point
effect you want
spawning
to
in 15
achieve.
seconds.
But I'm kind of just focusing really on the middle of panels. Okay, whilst all that is drying, it's time to move on to the next step, which is the furniture.
5,
And as you can see, I've made a start on the
3,
chairs.
2,
I'll get there
Point has
Where I've made some little rips in the
eventually.
foil to suggest rips in the vinyl. I've painted in some of the foam underneath, just blocked it in for the moment with the base colour. And that's just MIG 011, Dunkelgelb. Dunkelgelb. Quite a nice colour, quite a
Just
good
what
colour
the
for
doctor
foam.
ordered.
So that's just blocked in. So what we need to do first of all, I'm now going to just paint in the main leather or the vinyl colour. So that'll be exactly the same colour that we used on the rest of the dashboard and stuff. I'm going to add a little extra white this time.
Make like a
Just to lighten it,
tree
because
and
the seats
well,
never
you
match
know.
the dashboard. The dashboard's
I've
very
had
flat.
worse.
or various colours, but mostly grey. But this is, I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to be painting a tartan pattern on that, trust me. And again, as before, we're going to have a little bit of paint to this, just spin it ever so slightly. We don't want to go too white with
Try
it.
and run.
Okay, and I'm going to slap it on most of it. Again, it may take a couple of coats. And again, it most likely will have this mark. So you can see here it is quite a thin coat, but that's fine. I need to find something to put it on, because I'm going to knock it over. So I'm going to stick it to my anti-Tony Fairclough spillage device. Right, okay, so it's on my spillage device, or anti-spillage device. I can't believe I'm running out of space. Let me just move some things.
Select.
So,
a
what we're going
champion.
to do is put some wash on. Now, we're not going to be completely random. Do the doors first. Not going to be completely random, apart from on the doors. We're going to let them dry upright like that, so the wash can collect down at the bottom and just suggest a bit more dirt and grime. So what we're trying to do with this is obviously suggest dirt and grime, but also, I mean, obviously we're going to, I'll get my thoughts together. We're going to be tinting and darkening the plastic, the paint on the plastic. That's one thing, obviously.
Customize your champion.
That kind of is obvious. It's also
Prepare
supposed to
for
suggest
battle.
dirt and grime. But it's also just to suggest, shadow. There's several ways you can do washes. You can do a pin wash to get it in one place. Or you can focus it, focus it carefully into panel lines. Or
Explosives, check.
You can-
Dashing good looks, check.
simply
And
set
world-renowned
and
skill,
let gravity do
check.
its work. In fact, I'm going to go quite heavy on this, because I want this to be grubby. Now we are going to bring everything back with some dry brushing, and it may take this dark grey
Point
to quite a
spawning
very
in
dark,
15 seconds.
almost black. So what I'll do is, because I've filled this with water, take the water, I start to run the water over the surface.
5. The battle is about to
There
begin.
it goes. Some water